antelope tore off his mask, but strangely, beneath it, he had the fangs of a carnivore. It turned out Melon was the offspring of an antelope and a leopard, and moreover, he was the leader of the lion clan. His power was overwhelming, so none of the lions dared to oppose him. Melon's fury stemmed from his subordinates' negligence. Their mistake had allowed Legosher and the old horse to slip into the party. Although Melon spotted Legosher and shot at him, Legoshi's body was nowhere to be found afterward. To find it, the lions captured the girls who had helped Legosher. No matter how much they were interrogated, the girls kept saying they didn't know anything, so one of the lions drew his knife and approached them. The girls thought they were doomed, but in the next moment, the lion cut their ropes instead of their throats. He did it because he had promised Lewis that he would protect the dear girls, but if Melon ever found out, that lion would be executed. At that moment, they discovered Lewis himself. He had entered the black market while investigating the energy drink, but according to their agreement, if Lewis ever stepped into the black market again, the lion had to kill him, even if Lewis had once been his boss. So the lion pulled the trigger.
やっぱりあんたは最高のボスだったよ。
It was just around the time Lewis was changing his antlers, and through this, the lion realized that Lewis would always be his true leader in his heart. They took Lewis back to tend his wounds, and Lewis gave them his shed antlers as a gift. Then Lewis asked about the energy drink, but since it was the lion's business, none of them dared to answer. Just then, Melon arrived. The lions quickly cleaned up the scene, dressed Lewis, and tried to mask his scent. Melon appeared carrying a box, and inside was one of their own. The lion who had allowed Legosher into the party. Melon sensed something was off. He smelled the scent of a deer. Furious, he believed the lions were no longer afraid of him. He decided to reassert his dominance in his own brutal way. Lewis didn't know what to do. Then one of the lions stood up and walked toward Lewis, but instead of betraying him, he simply picked up one of Lewis's antlers, explaining that he had bought deer meat to eat. According to the rules, he should be executed, but Melon chose to forgive him. Lewis was spared. Yet through this incident, he discovered the lion clan's dark secret. They were illegally selling energy drinks. It was against the law, but the ones behind it were his brothers who had once saved his life.